Okay, so now we'll be talking about chapter 2, that's diversity and discrimination. We already discussed about the diversity in India in the previous lecture when we took up two case studies of Ladakh and Kerala. Now, when we talk about what are the problems when it comes to diversity, how are we diverse? Because everybody has different living style, different language, different food they eat, or different cultures they follow. But the problem is when it comes to a common man, he or she is comfortable with people of same type. Same type in the sense they are comfortable with the people who have the same living style, same language, same food, or same culture, or the same thinking they have because they feel comfortable with them. Now, this is what is one major problem with the discrimination. But secondly, what does one major problem with the diversity? But the second aspects that diversity brings with itself is prejudice. What does we mean by this? It means that people have a prior notion of things. People judge things on basis of judge or see things negatively on basis of their mindset. Let's take an example. Suppose there's a person who believes that English is the dominant language. So if he or she come across people who use language other than English, that's obvious that he will down look to them. So this is something that is a negative aspect that comes with diversity. It's because people assume things in this way. Now there's something that we consider is to be a reason for discrimination is stereotype. What do we mean by stereotypes? Stereotype is also a prior notion, but the difference between prejudice and stereotype is that stereotype had been followed for ages and people consider this to be part of their society. Let's take an example for this. Suppose there is a boy and a girl. What does the girl is supposed to do? Houseworks, help mother. What does the boy do? The muscular work or something that is to be done in the market or brought to the market. When it comes to a girl, she is supposed to be soft. But when it comes to a boy, he's not supposed to be a soft. And as we all get to listen to the term that boys don't cry. These are the stereotypes of the society, which they consider are right, but they are not. Now, secondly, when we talk about it's okay. We've got what are stereotypes, but there's something that stereotypes brings out, and that's inequality. And as we already discussed, discrimination. Okay, how does inequality and discrimination come from stereotype? Basically, let's take an example of a case study of Muslim religion. It's been considered that it is a stereotype that they are not interested in educating girls, not interested in girl education. But the data tells us that Muslim people did not educate the girls because of poverty. So this poverty is inequality. But this not interest is stereotype. And this leads to the discrimination. And what is the discrimination? That other people have an access to education, but they do not have. There are different grounds on which one can be discriminated. Let's talk about first, that is very common, is on the basis of job. How come job is the basis of discrimination? When it comes to people who cut hairs, or shoe polish, or garbage picking. These are some works which are not respected in the society, even though everybody knows that without these it's impossible for the society to work, but these are not respected. This is one aspect of discrimination. Second, as we know, it's about the caste, that people of lower caste are considered as untouchables. This is another part. These are the two parts of discriminations. Now, that's something that government did, or in the earlier time when India was fighting for the independence. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, B.R. Ambedkar, who came out as leader of Dalits, he himself belonged to the Mahar caste, which was considered as a lower caste, and he studied and he did his law, and then later on he, with the help of other people, they people made the constitution, and then he made sure that this ground of discrimination or inequality was removed, it was eliminated, so that everybody in the society are treated equality and nothing is considered as upper or lower. So, because of all these, we came out with the concept of equality. Government took up the initiative and treated people equally despite being your job or your caste or your gender or your religion. Mention of this is in the Article 14 of Indian Constitution, which mentions that everybody is treated equality despite being who you are. You have all the rights on basic amenities and you will be respected.